Welcome to another Roots review. I'm here with Major and Tom, and today we're going over a previous due diligence that we did with Roots Research on CalMaine Foods. Back in November 8th was when we released it. CalMaine Foods does eggs. They do shell eggs and also frozen and liquid eggs and other egg products. And as you can see, done quite well.
Would you say they were an excellent investment?
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
I would say that they uh, added a lot of value over the last several months.
Right, they were trading
And
around $37 when Roots Research originally dropped the due diligence report on
right,
CALM back in early November. And
Yep.
since then, they've been on a really nice tear up to, well, it looks like they topped around $60 in the middle of April.
Shout out to Lunchbox. He's the one that sort of brought this one to our attention. But he was really interested in the cyclical sort of market that the shell egg industry sort of falls into. And what he had noticed is in times where there are like the holiday season is coming up. So predominantly we're looking at this in fall and into the winter months as we sort of transition over Thanksgiving, Christmas, and back into Easter. There's a higher sale of eggs throughout the North American marketplace. So it's a very cyclical sort of, it's booming when it's booming and it's busting when it's busting.
right. And we're about to move into the summer months, so it should be going down here soon. And I think that's what the we're kind of looking for in the charts.
Yeah,
So
we're sort of starting to see the test downwards there, and as we sort of get to the bottom of the trend, there's opportunity for it to sort of continue to break down towards the low side. And looking at history, it will likely pick back up kind of into the fall and winter months again after the summer period is over.
Right.
So you're looking at
But
spring and summer to be like kind of the blow off period.
yeah, maybe another time to reinvest.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you I couldn't believe though. I thought it was going to go up like, maybe 10%, but it went up almost 100% on eggs.
Yeah.
Who would have
And
guessed?
it's crazy. And like, if you think about it though, when prices of everything are going up, you're probably not going to stop buying eggs,
Right.
right?
If anything, you buy more eggs because
If
they're so
anything, you
damn
buy
cheap.
more eggs because they're cheap
Yeah,
and you
they're
can buy
so
more of
cheap.
them and survive off of them because
Right.
they're complete protein, I'm pretty sure.
not to mention
Yeah.
it's getting
Yeah.
much more expensive to eat out. Right, because that's
Right.
inflation,
Exactly.
that's
So a lot more
labor,
people
wage
are cooking from
inflation. So I
home.
mean, that's getting hit. I mean, the price of chicken has increased over 125% year over year for restaurant costs. Right, and
Yeah.
they've got to pass that along to consumers. So now it's getting to the point where it's always been cheaper to it's usually been cheaper um, to buy groceries
Make
and
food at
cook at
home.
home, right, than to eat
Hmm.
Hmm.
out. So even though we're seeing 8+% inflation here in the grocery store, it's still cheaper than the inflation we see from grocery stores. I mean, look at McDonald's
Right.
great earnings
Hmm.
that they've been reporting recently because they've been able to pass that price along. They've got pricing power. You're going to buy that Big Mac even if
Yeah.
it costs 25 more cents.
Exactly. Yeah. And this may be a potential impact for this coming year as well, but there is a new avian flu sort of going around now
Oof.
too. I don't know if you heard about that.
I
It's
have not,
I didn't.
but
definitely being
that's
talked about here in Canada, but I know I sort of just dropped that on you new right now, but
So I guess
no,
that's a
that's a
risk
big
for this
deal.
company coming up. Yeah.
it could be a risk. Yeah.
If
Someone's
it
got
gets
to lay
into the
those eggs,
chicken.
right?
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
that's just gonna mean with more demand, right? With food, bacon being over 100% in price, right? I mean, my chicken's
Does that
coming
mean the
from
price of eggs can go up, which would be
right.
a
The price of eggs
benefit
is
for this
exactly what I was
company
going to
if they
get
can
to.
Yeah,
keep their
but they might
chickens
have to
alive?
call some of their chickens.
True.
it really just depends on if
Which is
it
going to
affects
lower
them
supply,
predominantly
which is going to raise the price
Yes.
of
or if
eggs,
it
probably.
affects other people predominantly, like if they have good management and don't have to lose that many chickens.
I mean,
Yeah.
But
True.
they are a large percentage of the egg business because they've had
huge.
over 22 acquisitions, I think, right?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
between
Yeah.
1989 and May 2001, right? They've completed 22 acquisitions. Um, they distribute mostly through the Southwest here, the Southeast, Midwest, and the Mid Atlantic regions through the U.S. One of the
Hmm.
things I was definitely going to point out here, their largest customer is Walmart, which includes Sam's Club, right? Which is one third of
Interesting.
their sales for the past 3 fiscal years, which
Wow.
is huge because
Yeah.
if we do see a recession in 2023, people are gonna flock back to Walmart for cheaper prices because that's what they can
Yep.
afford, right? You don't necessarily
True.
have the luxury to shop at your Winn-Dixie's or
Yeah, I'm
you pay
definitely not
more.
shopping at what is it, Fresh Market? That's the
Whole
Amazon,
Foods, right?
right? Whole Foods?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a thousand different chains. Sprouts is another one, right? All of a sudden,
right.
you're gonna see Walmart coming back
Hmm.
Yeah.
into people's shopping habits, perhaps.
Well, that is pretty typical with decreasing wages and stuff like that, that you see higher buying of uh, what is the word for it? Discounted goods. Goods that are cheaper. You might not reach for the top shelf as often.
Right?
So, for
Exactly.
instance, you get the basic eggs. You don't get the $5 free range organic eggs
But
necessarily.
they service all different kinds of it, which is really cool. They do conventional shell eggs, right, which is just like your regular eggs. But they also do
Hmm.
the specialty ones, so your organic, your range free.
Right.
They do your liquid
Specialty
eggs,
eggs.
like, yeah, your liquid eggs. They are the largest producer and distributor of fresh shell eggs in the United States.
Hmm.
I love
Interesting.
eggs.
Eggs,
Eggs are
and
good.
their shares
I had
outstanding
some
isn't
today.
too bad either.
Yeah.
You can see here, as of the time of this, when we dropped the due diligence, the institutional shares are huge, and this was released back in November, so you can see that the institutions have really been reaping the benefits of this. Right, short interest at
Right.
12%, not so much. Hopefully, the shorts covered, or not burn in hell,
I mean, they might
whatever you
have.
want them to do.
This is not updated from when we released it
No,
in August, right? So that might have been a big part of the reason it went from 30 to uh,
maybe when maybe
60
12%,
almost. Yeah.
12% was covering. Here, looking at the previous market sentiment, right? Not so much trading volume. Maybe when they get an acquisition, if it's a big one.
Yeah. Interesting though. Hmm.
Overall, pretty good earnings that they report. I mean, this is a little old now, but
They did report almost a 40% increase in egg product sales, which is huge.
huge,
Right.
Just the
and
fact that you
it's only
sold
going to get bigger.
40% more eggs in a quarter. What?
Yeah, that seems like a hard thing. Like I could get like, cell phones or something, but when you're already the biggest egg producer and then you sell
Yeah.
40% more, yikes. I mean, like that's a quite a feat.
Yeah. I wonder if they were like down last year and it was kind of just returning to par or like what
I
that
mean,
was
they did say
from.
egg products, so maybe they meant like they came out with new products for eggs or
Maybe
somehow
powdered
made,
egg.
yeah, like or egg whites are more popular now. I don't know.
Could be. Could be.
In the words of Patrick, eggs.
Eggs.
Egg.
You're gonna need eggs.
How much
It's
are they
one of
really
those,
making per egg though? They're a pretty low
it's very
margin
much a,
product.
yeah, it's very much a volume situation and they got the
Yeah.
most volume,
I guess if you add like a penny
you
per
know?
egg, that's a
I mean, it'd be
huge
Yeah,
gain.
they
huge. Yeah,
that would be huge, yeah. An
Yeah.
extra $1 trillion or something.
Yeah. Or how many
That
eggs
would
do you
be
sell a
insane.
year? Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly.
100 trillion eggs. Jesus.
inflation, bro. Inflation
Hmm.
is
Yeah,
coming.
Yeah, the
that's
average American consumes 286 eggs per year. That's ridiculous.
that is kind of ridiculous. I guess I believe it though.
That's almost an egg a day. Yeah, that's like
Yeah,
three quarters
I
of an
can
egg
see
a
that.
day. That's probably accurate. across all like the breads, pastries, and random crap you eat. Yeah,
Oh
absolutely.
yeah, I would even say it's probably more if you include all the pastries.
Yeah, I was
You think
thinking
But I
that's
guess
just like
not. I don't
straight
know.
100%
eggs?
low.
I don't know.
Yeah,
You thought that
I
was
do love
low,
eggs.
I thought that was
Some
low,
people
but
don't
I
eat
eat
any
three
eggs at
eggs.
all, though.
I eat 3 eggs a morning, so you know.
Oh, I guess, yeah. You're in the 1,000 egg club.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's go.
1,000 egg a year club.
At least.
Gotta
Come on,
get you a t-shirt.
cholesterol train. Anything
Well, I don't want to
else
walk
that
around
we
on eggshells over here, so I'm gonna give you free range. Did we miss anything?
just
Uh,
that terrible pun?
What?
I did almost miss that terrible pun. Yes.
I wish I missed it, but I'm glad we were able to
Oh,
squeeze
you
that
gotta
in.
spice it up, baby.
I
Gotta
like my
gotta get the puns in
jokes.
here.
I like my due diligence, like my eggs bland, over easy. Boom, got it. All right, thanks so much, guys, for sticking around to the end of the video. If you enjoyed this breakdown of our due diligence on CalMaine, make sure to like the video, uh, subscribe to the channel, and hit the little bell notification so you can get notified next time we drop our due diligence breakdown. And if you want
And
access
yeah,
to the due diligence when it drops in the Discord, go ahead and join the Discord down in the link below. We'd love to
Mhm.
have you a part of the family. We have a free version and a premium version, so whichever one you want, come join the conversation. You can also tweet at us at Roots Research _. We'd love to hear you.
Right on.
I've been Major.
I'm Tom.
I'm Patrick.
Bye, guys. Have a great
Now
day.
go get those eggs.
Yeah.